That is, that's mine.
Yeah.
One more time.
That one ain't no good. Put him in the bottom.
Put him in
Just gotta turn the sound down.
Somebody want to log into our live feed and make sure the sound's working okay?
What's that?
So somebody want to log into our live feed and make sure the sound's working okay? Okay?
Okay. Close.
Library first from the school. They had a big school actually.
Stage your car, stage, or you want me to?
No,
I'm going to mix up our dessert.
Did you ever end up with taking the ACT test or just stuck with the SAT?
No, I got 32 and then
That's the SAT's 32, right? Or that's the
ACT.
Yeah, the SAT.
Yeah, and then I didn't take the ACT. I was going to, and I
So
decided not to.
the highest one you finished with.
Okay.
33.
Your highest turned in score was what on your ACT?
32.
32.
That picked up a little bit. That's better than 41. Yeah, that's it. I got sucked.
Move the monitor around this month, guys. Hope you guys can hear me. Let me know if you can.
So 32 is a little under where you want to be. You want to be 34. So
Yeah, I want to be 34.
if you were 34, you'd already hear from. You think you'd get a
I think it's because I applied for the Morrill Scholarship, which is full ride to Ohio State. And I've read that kids that apply for that seem to not hear back till way late. So I'm hoping that's the reason.
What do you think you would have got to get a full ride there? If you would have scored 35?
Ohio State doesn't give any full rides based upon
Okay. On that.
just academic stuff. I wish they did. But
That would
the most they'll give, if you get a 33 and above and have it in the top 10% of your class, they'll give $5,000 a year off tuition, which is $10,000 already. So, but that's the most they'll give in terms of academic
Still,
scholarship.
that's reasonable.
Yeah.
Half price.
But cost of attendance is about 25, so it's really only knocked about 20% off the total price. So, but I'm going to try. I gotta.
Okay.
Okay. Bear with me here, guys. I moved to the monitor and I'm used to zooming out at the very end, so I'll get it figured out here eventually.
What are you going to study in school?
I'm sorry?
What are you studying in school?
Business and economics.
Also business.
Really?
Both of my kids went to University of Mississippi.
Oh, okay.
My son's a business major with finance.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I was going to go. Well, I used to want to go to big Ivy League schools and stuff. And then I started looking around and I went and toured one, and I'm like, this.
Not up here. Not for you. Huh?
No.
It's my son stayed home for 2 years.
Okay.
Okay. I'm still zooming out every time I don't have to do it anymore.
My son is a big football player.
Yeah.
Big, and had all sorts of scholarships to play football.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to play football. He was, I'm tired of being this big and lose weight. I want to, I'm not going on to the NFL. I don't want to risk an injury. So he actually stayed home and went to community college for about 2 years. And my daughter immediately went to Ole Miss. He went down for a visit and said,
His blue shirt.
"Okay, I want to go there."
Yeah.
But he was a homebody.
Yeah.
Is he racing or is he just watching?
I don't know, he had to put something together because he didn't have nothing Thursday.
So he's probably just watching.
Races and stuff.
Don't put it in your cup. Put it in your cup.
Come on, J&J. Mellow yellows and the black mango.
What you doing, Robert? Okay.
What you ready to go about?
I'm still zooming in. Jeez. 4 years of zooming out. Very hard to break that habit.
Yeah, you'll get it.
You'll get it.
My daughter was a nutritionist,
Oh, okay.
and then she moved up to Portland, Maine with her boyfriend,
Mhm.
who's got a degree in economics,
Okay.
and now he's pursuing his law degree from the University of Portland. Yeah. I didn't go to a big school.
We got a pretty good college over here, just in New Concord, 5 minutes away from us.
I did.
University now. It used to be community college. Now they've got university status and stuff. But I could probably go there with a full ride. And I thought about maybe for the first year or two, go there and then, depending on what Ohio State says. But I really would like to hear back from them. You know.
One's trouble 4 and trouble 5.
Yeah. I applied in October. And it's, I haven't heard a word. So
How many applicants do they get? 20, 30,000?
55,000 a
Say
year.
it's more than 30.
Which makes the acceptance rate the acceptance rate's like 40% for a state school. It's because they get so many applicants,
Okay.
Okay.
Because I know Tech gets 22,000 applicants a year.
Yeah.
And they take about 2,000.
Yeah.
2,500. But much smaller.
Mhm. Yeah, they became
A selective college all of a sudden, when they started getting so many applicants.
My nephew's your age, he's mostly from North of the country. He's a computer science guy. Anyways, he's looking at the APR. I think he's leaving, there's one in Massachusetts, WPI. Bobby missed him, three car fell off the track.
I wonder if your friend that wiggled is the one that you left loose.
I don't know. I can't.
Yeah, I just turned it off the line, right?
Yeah, I can't tell the difference.
Okay.
Okay.
Your car is on. Go ahead.
I think so.
Believe it or not, at 50. A year into my master's.
49.
Right.
Right in the middle.
That's never too late.
I just went,
Well,
both my Johns went.
he retired military, they paid for the school.
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah, certainly.
I figured, why not take advantage of it?
What branch were you in?
Marine Corps.
Marine Corps. With Robert?
Yeah, he was a couple decades ahead of me, but, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
You was in business anyways, aren't you, majoring?
No, I was about 5 years ahead of you.
How's the investment got to be going in the right direction, isn't it? Yeah. I was gonna say it.
I'm about to.
No,
I'm about to start something big.
Well,
I'm now moving into managing client portfolios now. So
Nice. Awesome. Cool.
I was the mean master sergeant, and I was the young sergeant.
Okay.
okay. Okay, I'm slowly starting to break my habit, but I'm still doing it.
It finishes strong, but sure doesn't get out of the gate, does
I
it?
know, I know it's good, but it sure just can't leave. I never figure out how to get them suckers to leave.
Yeah.
Just sits there.
Yeah, it does.
Watch it next time, Fred.
Yeah, the market's been breaking all-time highs
Oh, I know.
every single day now.
Yeah.
It's been pretty easy to forecast price movement. I kind of like it. I've had a break here for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it too.
It's gonna be some kind of catastrophe before it goes in the
Yeah, I
right
know.
direction. I mean, he's gonna get the economy humming
Oh, yeah.
in the next 4 years, you know that.
Oh, yeah. He's a businessman.
It's already started. That's what he does.
Yeah.
You know.
Hire a couple smart people.
Right.
Quit giving away the money. Quit, you know.
His biggest problem is, telling Bob, being a director of the board or something like that. So, okay, the board decision, make this happen, we'll do it. And they do. The US government, he's gonna get very
there's that,
frustrated
yeah.
because he's gonna have that, and that's not the way it's gonna work.
Well, the gratification is not instant. You know, everything, you gotta go through the bureaucracy and everything is, you know, how much can we slow it down, basically?
Yeah, I can tell you, we went like now, $2 billion to other countries just for, you know, basically.
Okay.
Okay?
Wow, that's close. Man, that's tight. That's tight.
Is there enough passes so they can get all the way down? to
Yep.
30?
Not today.
Maybe run all class. Yeah, you run it in every class. That's an idea, huh?
Well, the Democrats keep embarrassing themselves on it, and I might as well forget trying to win for 4 years. They're not going to. If they can do this for the next 4 years after that, they're not going to win in 2020 or 2024.
The problem is, everything he said he was gonna do,
He's
he's doing. And now people, you know, their heads are exploding because they weren't expecting it.
Can't do it that way.
First time a politician actually does what he promises, and then, you know.
Well, even some of the Republican parties have a tough time now too.
Yeah, it's the great retainers too.
Okay.
No.
That's tight.
To sound like a idiot, I think the problem with you, Fred, is that it's too political. Nobody does what they say.
Yeah.
Hey, you take it.
There's no, there's no ramifications if you get elected on a platform that says, I'm gonna do this for our country.
Right, and then you don't.
Then you don't because of your own personal interest. I was just so glad.
Oh, yeah.
You talk about criminals.
Oh, yeah. Well, they accuse, you know, Trump of crony capitalism. You talk about the biggest crony capitalist in the history of the United States. Look at the Clintons.
I love the debate where he said to her,
No, I think they just.
they were your laws.
Right.
You know, they were, I exploited the loopholes, they were your loopholes.
Is he even racist?
And then the other part, they told her, you don't want me as president, so I want you to be in jail.
They're got 4 years and they probably won't come up with a better candidate than her and she'll be back again.
They pick Elizabeth Warren. They might as well forget that. Might as well throw it away right now.
It looks like they're prepping Michelle Obama.
Like this would be right over here.
I can tell you, I worked with and around the Secretary of Defense back in 1990, the first Gulf War. He was 1/7th Battalion Commander, and I was the 7th Marine. We were right there. You know, chaos. He's a very straightforward. He's been that way since day one. I think he's in a good position. I think that I worked for a German defense company. I run the U.S. portion of their company.
About to come out.
But they're very panicky about Trump because, you know, let's make America first. Or what does that mean for you?
Right?
You know, let them sort their own problems.
It means exactly what it says. Do you work for Ryan Mattel?
Yeah, Ryan Mattel.
Oh, okay. Like, Robert brought me. Remember those flash drives you bought me? Those Ryan Mattel flash drives?
That's who they came
Yeah,
from.
that's what. Okay, that's what I put 2 and 2 together. There, you said German defense company.
Okay.
Okay.
Loosen it up. Okay.
We've got so many numbers up there.
Well, the argument now is how are they going to finance the border? And there, all these different plans have been presented. But if you look at it, in 2015, our foreign aid to Mexico was $158 billion. The estimated cost to build the border is between 15 and 30.
Yeah. Stop them. Yeah.
Oh, you don't even have to cut it completely. Just cut part of it, and there you go for 1 year. Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious. If the president of Mexico doesn't want to discuss how to build the border, he doesn't want to see it. It's like, you know, it's typical business. I mean, you do business to business. If you're going to go into a meeting, a joint venture meeting, if there's no gain for both sides, the other side, look, forget it. Why are we meeting? Let's not even talk about it.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
Okay.
Tight. Tight.
Cause I sit on the board for joint archery. Another big US company, it's Dan Zimmerman.
Mhm.
American Rockets.
Mhm.
I'm telling you, we communicate a lot. And there's already, we have a big board meeting on Tuesday. And they're already dropping things off the agenda because we're not even talking about it.
Right. Yeah.
Domino hasn't slowed down a lick.
It's not worth talking about. Why would you waste your time?
No, I mean, you look at the amount of money. This is
Well,
what
it's ran a 42.
you get a few people in the room together, when I get a couple engineers, a couple other guys, and then a couple VPs. and we
Yeah, I don't know why that
start
does
progressing,
that.
I say, hey, look, X number of
Because
salary
that
times so
timer
many
is
hours,
just on the computer.
we're wasting, $6,000 talking about
Well,
how to
actually-
make coffee, cut the
Yeah,
bowls,
there's
and
some
put
things.
things on to.
It's a new program for that thing down there. Yeah, in June last year.
Well, you know, they have to work the bugs out.
Not any different than what I've got.
It's, well, I don't know what version you got. Was it like 16 or 15? I think we got version 11 or something.
What?
Our version of our software.
Well, if he would have sent me the new one,
Right.
we'd have the newest one. That was 3 months ago.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, it's out there. It was out there.
Took him out of it.
Yeah. 3-1.
3-1, not 3-1.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be an exciting few years.
I'm looking forward to it personally. I voted for you guys.
Yeah, I did as much work as I could do as an 18-year-old in the primary election process,
Well,
and I was actually
I'll call you back.
pretty visible in the
Leave
the community
does.
with
Okay, I hear you.
all the local campaign offices and stuff around here. It was fun, but I was glad when it was over.
Oh, I can imagine.
It's-
Time consuming.
Yeah.
I was just telling him with both
You
of
know,
us.
I wanted to do my part, but
middle school anymore. So he doesn't get to switch classes. He doesn't get to take any other classes, have any other teachers, you know. So,
Really?
so he sits in the same room all day with the same lady. She don't teach. He consistently asks her to show him, and she says to look it up on the internet. That's her answer. So, well, guess we'll have to look it up on the internet, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can show you.
I mean, I do that too, but they don't tell me to do that.
That's her go-to answer on something.
There ain't nobody out there
Doing
that does
interior
it.
angles on regular, like polygons, and some of them
I just got
are 120, some are 180.
Well,
She
no.
never
Well,
explains
we're doing, but
why it is.
Yeah.
we cut these.
Just like looking up on the internet.
Screen there now, put it on.
I was like, dude, you have to look at it because I can't remember this stuff anymore. A little shaky.
Red lane. King.
You know, government regulated education. It's just,
That's ridiculous.
Whole thing raised from down here. That's that thread pulled out like a 42 or something. Yeah, he's due.
But
He's working on it.
if he pulls a 43 and it's a glitch start, everybody else will live.
Yeah, there you go, Cass.
If he gets another 40, everybody else will live.
I was fortunate. I actually had 4 schools. I had elementary, intermediate, middle, and then high school.
It's ludicrous.
Elementary was, well, I started having multiple teachers in 3rd grade.
Got it?
We had 3 blocks.
Yeah.
3 block teachers in 3rd grade.
Yeah, see, we used to switch classes. I think last year we went to switch one time. And it's ridiculous.
Watch out.
I'm gonna be going into 7th grade and
Remember?
I don't, and maybe not even switching it out.
Huh.
I tried to sign him up for the technical academy, but he didn't want to go. He didn't want to leave all his buddies.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's much better. It's very limited. Hard to get into. You know, it's all done on academics there. There's no,
Mhm.
we're going to let in 17% girls, 62%.
Right.
But, you know, it's the top kids that are
Yep.
the top kids. There's no, you can't.
I wish colleges were like that.
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah. You're the worst demographic there is, dude. My
Yeah.
nephew was, he was white male and he didn't get in 3-7. He didn't even sniff it.
I'm also an American citizen, a Christian, and above 6 feet.
Yep.
That surprisingly makes a difference.
Yeah,
My college applications ask for my height.
He got a record.
Okay.
5'11".
Another 43. Middle lane.
Yeah.
There you go. Figured that thing
Push it
out.
right down.
They have scholarships for people under 5 feet.
Yep, absolutely.
I'm like,
Absolutely. Yeah, not for over 6 feet.
Drag it back. Leave it just a fraction. Fraction. I tried it with his card, it didn't help his card. It didn't help on his card, it did.
How's it going?
We're getting through the second class here.
Keep some music going.
5, 6, 7. Yeah. They're all watching the races from the other track. And so, yeah. It seems to be slowing us down a little here, yeah. Yes, 12 car class should be done in 12 minutes.
I need 26 back, Jim.
Move it. You got it.
Okay.
okay. I'm not sure. I think 2.
See, it's empty. Start to spurt.
That's right, that'd be the money way.
Well, we were going to do a white lane, but you couldn't see it on the video.
Okay.
Okay. Red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
By 110,000.
Yeah.
110,000. Wow.
Water? How about you, Steve? You want water?
You guys are in the last quarter, aren't you? Here, coming in.
Hmm?
You guys are getting pretty close to the last quarters. High school.
Let's see, we got
Pretty close.
4 weeks left in this grading period, so yeah.
Oh, so you got this quarter and one more. This is your third quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got 1 to go.
13 weeks left.
2 weeks. And that's what you guys got first of June somewhere in that area.
Seniors get out this year like May 14th,
Oh, middle of May.
really early.
Wow.
We get out a week and a half earlier than the rest of the kids.
Okay.
Okay. Of course, I have to go in and take AP tests and stuff at the end of the year, but
Yeah.
those aren't till like noon, so.
That's all right.
That's where they charter us some
As much as I don't want to be there, it's going to feel weird not being there.
Yeah.
Not
Sure.
sure.
I'm sure you got buddies going to Ohio State. Or trying to go to Ohio State.
Yeah, I got one that's thinking about it, but
Yeah.
everybody else is kind of going way away, so.
Anybody get a free ride from your school? And,
A couple of my friends got some stuff. A couple, like 3/4 paid or something at, one at Case Western, and then one at Miami.
yeah, Ohio.
Yeah.
Muskegon.
Muskegon.
That's the one right down the street, isn't
You
it?
didn't want to fly it.
I think we drive by that one if I'm not mistaken.
I got a dog.
It's a good, it's a good.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good
Around
girl.
and now. No, you have to drop below 45.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be a
And you got a
47.
43. So you have to.
Fred, you're being too quiet today. You're not down here tickling.
Yeah, I know it, he's sitting there on TV, I can't pick on it.
Oh,
You have to text him.
You just start
they generally banter
calling on
back
the
and
phone.
forth.
Dale,
Yeah.
you know.
One feeds off the other.
Do something down there. Don't
It's
just sit there.
hilarious to listen to.
You got the middle in it.
Finally something all three in one, man. In this class, you're either fast or you're slow. Yeah. Leave it out. How many kids you got in your senior?
Well,
166.
Blake put the
66.
TV
That's
up
a bit.
and it.
Like 275. But when I
over
went to
here,
high
it's not
school,
working.
it's now the junior high school, and next year it's only going to support 7th and 8th grade. That's how many kids they have.
Wow.
In the school district, it's growing exponentially.
Wow.
I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, they're talking about expanding on the hours too, because of how they.
Built a brand new school for next year for 5th and 6th grade because they couldn't fit 6th, 7th, and 8th in the junior high anymore. They have so many trailers, all the grade school, all the trailers everywhere.
Yeah, that's what they're talking about, adding on to ours if they have to.
That's already.
Because we have all these oil and gas guys come in and bring their kids with them and stuff.
All three.
So our school got really big there for a while. Okay. Last heat.
Last heat.
These are the three fastest cars up there.
Yep.
Alright, let's put a record stage on one of those.
Change it afterward.
I messed up.
He's no fun. Come on, Robert.
Yeah, you can have a fun, but I'm taking a hat back because I'm changing that rule.
Ollie.
Okay.
Okay.
It's close. It's a close race.
You had him all the way to the last.
What lane was that record set in?
What, Blake?
What lane was that record set in?
Yeah.
Red lane?
Red lane.
Okay.
Don't get us well ahead, Robert.
I know this is only the first race. It's a whole season.
Just kidding. You're supposed to go, yay, girl.
Yeah.
You got for joy.
Yeah. You got both of them, man. Extra 2 points. There you go. That helps.
I don't think Robert shows that target.
You what?
I don't think Robert shows that target.
I don't think he did.
What's that?
I don't think he shows that target.
I think he went back to the hotel and slept all night.
That
But
one
I'll
stayed in
pull
the
that
bag.
out of the box.
That one stayed in the bag.
So they say.
Yeah, I guess we'll do that.
Yeah. Door slammer.
Hey, Blake, can we, gotta take the divider out, can we blank the middle lane?
Oh, you're good.
Is that what you want to do?
Out of that chair.
Oh, got 6 cars, we do that, can't we? Run 2 times in each lane,
Let's skip this one.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, so this will be like heads up racing.
If you can do it, I don't know if that program will let you do it. I'm knocking this camera out.
Oh, yeah, if it's heads up racing, it's gonna be interesting.
What'd you do with your other Corvette you had?
That's a
Ball
deal.
pin right there. Or part.
That's the way he built. He wanted to sell me that car. That's the way he builds his cars. That's his motor. That's what he calls it, a motor.
The thing, the worst part about it, this thing sits so high, you don't sit against your, everything sits on the cab. It runs straight down the track. I checked it this morning to make sure it did go straight down the track.
These two are cut angle. These are inserts. Slide into each other. And it's got a drill.
Lost control, Jeff.
What's that?
I said you lost
I know
control.
it. Yeah, yeah, we're dragging along here.
Dang it, huh?
Yeah.
Who's on first?
Blake's.
Easy. Right off
How
the
many
bat.
cars do you have?
That's you right off the bat.
How many cars do you have, Blake said?
8.
8?
2, 4, 6, 8.
Well, this ain't right then.
Wait,
This ain't right. We only got 16 heats.
Well, that'd be right, there's 8 cars.
No, that's only 2 runs per
That's
lane.
two. Yeah. It should be 24, right?
I'll pull.
And we you run two runs per lane,
good
Or
call.
six.
2 runs per lane.
2 runs per. So you're only running average of 4 then.
He's read
Okay.
that before.
Is that, it'll run 2 times each lane?
2 times in each lane,
Okay.
except for the blue lane.
Where you're not running the center lane, you're only running average of forward.
2,
Right.
Yeah, this will be quick.
Slip that in. That thing's rewriting. It never hurts. Slammed into the floor. That's not a good
He's
sign.
running 40, 39.
39.
That's a pretty car, too. Thank you. I like that. You take that one? My favorite color.
You got the raised wheels around.
See the split up the windshield?
Yeah.
Crack the windshield, and move it back.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the.
Yeah. 36. Oh, you might have got it.
Yeah, who knew that they were gonna? What's that?
This class, it's like pretty soon. Everybody will have the
Well, I
same
told you.
car.
It'll make a difference in how I enter. It's like a lead sled here.
It's hard to see. The wheels are so far up where you can't see underneath them. Okay.
Okay.
It's stressing.
I think that's the box, Jack.
Yeah. No, we'll be carrying that one. It's like that old Nomad.
I didn't mess with it.
Yep. Nomad, it can go damn box.
We're gonna make a bigger box anyway.
Yeah, for this class.
We got rid of them long diggers, now we got that thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a real shocker. I figured that was gonna blow the track record away.
He keeps saying he's gonna make you a more lightweight box.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
He's been working out all the way.
That's right.
Keep it up so he doesn't.
Yeah,
Built
then,
up that
yeah.
muscle.
Coaching basketball, I'm in great shape.
We just got done with baseball.
Baseball started in January
Again?
again,
Oh my gosh.
you know, indoors.
Because Blake didn't start that year until I think,
Yeah,
March.
we usually start
yeah.
in March, but
Yeah.
not anymore. It's all January. Everything's indoors, year round.
It was kind
No,
of
we
sad
want to
because
defend
the
the
kids were
It
so
is,
little when they were out there
Yeah.
trying to keep.
Oh,
them.
yeah.
Especially that one.
Yeah, we'll be out tomorrow.
Oh, it's supposed to be so nice tomorrow.
Yeah, the next week in the 60s. So
Okay.
we'll be out.
Okay.
School just horsing
Those two came to an abrupt stop there. I heard
around.
it.
Yeah, they did.
Generally, President's Day week has, snow makeup day.
Oh,
We
really?
got this year.
I haven't had President's Day off since 7th grade.
There weren't any snow days, were there, this year?
No, they won't, no.
No, I was
And we
gonna
still
say, I
have
don't
what?
believe we lost a single day this year for
Oh, no,
snow.
we did. We had ice.
Yeah, you're right. I think there was a nice day, and I think they had a fog day too that they had to lose, but.
Fog days? Oh, I
Yeah.
want fog days.
Yeah,
That sounds good to me.
Yesterday, it was supposed to be a makeup day, they scheduled it in, we didn't get any snow days, so.
Oh, that's good.
I'll take off.
Well, I think we've had 3, Mom, haven't we? 2 or 3.
you get a week, I think.
We get 5.
Still
Yeah.
have one day left.
We get 5, and then if we get 10, then the governor awards 3 more.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Okay.
Smoking it up.
Yes. Yeah, it is. 4 years later, and it's still not the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, access on top of pen.
Yeah, we got it.
I can't get it.
He's got a head start.
You guys might hit 70 down here, probably, huh?
Yeah, probably. I haven't looked at the weather recently.
You guys are usually always a couple degrees warmer than we
Yeah.
are, for sure.
I think
Let it run straight.
3 a while ago.
It says 63 tomorrow.
But we're
Well, today's
65,
67.
you guys are probably 70 though. because-
Today's high is 67.
We're north, you know, whatever, 100 and, whatever, 180.
Yeah, it drops.
Okay.
It's give or take. Good guy.
There you go.
Yeah.
I know I had it down.
Dun, 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 dun.
Need the card run. You ain't gonna wanna ride home with you if you take it away from you. You've been telling me you wanna take it away from you.
He's gotta get the 6-pack. Can't make up that 48.
No.
No, it's get in the 20s.
Yeah. I guess you. I guess
You guys are off definitely President's Day, no school.
I said, give him his money's worth
I
there.
know my kids off.
Yep.
I'm sitting on the point. Oh.
It's on the point, it's up.
Okay.
Okay. You're getting a lot of speed there, but not.
The other car must be pushing around.
You need, take a little bit more up front.
Run 39 by itself.
Yeah. That air right there, even though we're only one lane apart, it's really fast enough. That's reading his car ran red light first time. And the black lane kept me pushed over.
This ought to be about 48.
Well, this ought to be a.
Yeah, dead heat. Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Red one jumped out there like crazy.
Yeah.
Man, it had a half a car length time we got to there. But it's got down there and it wiggled.
This one? One goes back. Oh, Freddie.
No,
Oh, this next one.
that's,
Oh, shit.
I don't think.
You need salsa verde, this one. You know, if you had a class, probably slide right over there and have a little taller one.
Oh, man.
Only for that.
Classes.
Only for that part.
I knew.
Then the gate would fall on a different case. They have different weight on it.
Thanks, no card, we're on my brand.
Okay?
Okay.
Pretty effective. How's it sitting up in the air?
this car.
Oh, I got body on it. Only thing is, it's not as short.
Yeah, and the rear wheelbase, or the,
Flipping
side,
bottles, you know,
is so small that you can't get a wheel.
you know, many kids in baseball, they just never stop. It's over and over, and it drives me crazy. Are you paying attention? No, they're flipping bottles. They couldn't have any care about what's going on in the game. They're all flipping bottles. Gatorade bottles, whatever they can flip. Cones, it don't matter. They're flipping everything.
Okay. We were taking in school. We had those things that go down in water fountain or water
Yeah,
things. Big 5 gallon jugs.
yeah.
We're flipping those.
Oh, yeah.
Don't flip anything with the bottom.
Oh, yeah. They flip them up on places that the vendors can't even reach.
Yeah,
They're setting up on the upright.
We got them on top of the sound shelves in the cafeteria. It's like 25 feet up in the air. There's like a ledge like that wide.
They're sitting
You got probably 200 bottles sitting up around the top of the cafeteria.
there.
Did you? Okay.
What happened?
Put water
Yeah,
bottles,
get a boat.
Look how far the front wheels
water
off.
bottles. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, it's fun.
You've got to watch quick.
It's a good. You just this is a simple one. But all you do is I missed it. But
Oh,
just take a flip them like that. But we just like throw them like 25 feet up in the air.
They're at the school, they're on all the
Kids at
uprights.
the field have to throw them as far and as high as they
They're
can.
wide.
They're just flying all over.
They can't even get up.
And then they get one, and then one kid's got his phone out recording it.
Yeah, we had a kid down on the baseball field land one up on top. They're building a new dugout and they had 10-foot posts down on the ground. It was 4x4 10-foot post up in the air, and he landed it on top of that post, and everybody freaked out. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that video, I'll cut the video.
well, it needs that
She minded, she
in
said,
with
"No."
it. What's that?
Put it on her chest, it was so rag.
It's an 1/8 off the rail.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's their back.
Push me along, Robert,
Yeah.
push me along.
Well,
We're on the rail.
right.
Yeah,
You can't keep the point on the.
I don't think I can give you anything.
Come on, push me along, dude. Put it in the blue way.
I got special permission for my phone now, Mom.
What,
I got special permission for my phone now because I got to have it to work. So I got to have it to trade. So I went and talked to Mr. Brooks. I said, hey, I got to have this out. And he's like, well, you need it to work. I'm like, yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So the principal asked you that? Let you do that?
Huh?
The principal let you do that?
Well, I really didn't give him a choice, but yeah.
Greater art thou.
I need it. I'm not sitting there playing around on Facebook.
I know. Well, they know that of you too.
I don't even have Facebook.
I know, they know that of you.
Roger, pay attention here.
What?
I said, I get you to pay attention.
Let me see.
Mini, mighty, low, Robert.
That's probably a low class, I hate that. In Mini Cooper.
You must have three.
Oh, that's an old bitch, just
My,
nothing. You gotta take steer out because you're in the fifth. Well, they're shaking. Uh-oh.
Tell me, Robert.
There, like that.
Come on, Robert.
he would like.
No reruns, let's go.
There you go. This be the no rerun year.
That's right.
Well,
Anthony wouldn't like it. He's like, oh, hell no.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
You know, we could, fix that with a little. wood. What did rank the first pass?
It's like the cars are moving progressively down that.
What was it?
Yeah, that's a loser fence right there.
No, who
That
did
dip check the loop right now.
He's studying the
First, World War VI.
I don't know.
Oh,
some.
Yeah, because the front of his car is shaped such that it's skewed, and that Corvette probably will not.
Yeah, and he runs pretty straight, he's not as wiggly.
Yeah, so there should be a good run. Should be another in the 30s run. Just guess.
Showing the cars.
I don't think so.
Second little lamb. No runner.
Yeah.
Nose all tucked up under. Are we allowed to close up the bridge racing?
Yeah. That one car around.
Okay.
Okay.
So what happens now, you can let your eyes there whole deal.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can't position. One through one.
Yeah, but that's just not the problem.
Text him and ask him if he's got any.
This should be
Think about what they-
Need some info.
We'll be done with this by noon.
Nah, yeah, because we're only doing, well,
So this is right on the right edge.
Well, we got 3 classes done.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah, that's
noon.
It's been apart since you
307,
practiced the first time.
almost halfway home.
You don't have one prep.
We don't have 5 done by 1.
These are
Prep that last.
smaller though. Pacifico was the
That'll
biggest.
go quick, won't it?
Yeah,
I'm
Pacifico
sure.
was the biggest.
Yeah, Mini Cooper's probably low class too, isn't
Well,
it?
Yeah,
it's that
12,
race
14.
first time, right?
Car, heats,
Heats.
yeah, so 7 cars.
It was a pretty quick bet.
Yeah.
It's been getting faster, but.
Yeah, and I know Mod's gotta be low, cause.
7 and that one.
Those
Right.
guys, yeah.
Out of jail.
And then the 2 big boys.
8 and 9.
Yep. Pro Pure and Super Pro Pure.
Okay.
Okay.
Cars fast.
Okay, run better than you did the other day.
Yeah, cars
All right,
fast.
friend.
Yeah. You said.
Yeah.
Push me along.
Yeah, these- this one turn, turn.
Yeah, there you go.
Is that running up there?
Yeah.
Oh, that looks like it's-
Yeah, looking at
it's
the
not
cars.
a running up, but I wasn't sure 'cause they had that around.
Yeah, they're off the
Yeah.
water.
That's okay.
That's no big deal.
Get that?
The worst I can be is back more points.
Okay.
Plus you got the track record. Oh, man, I almost held on to the end of it. Almost.
I could hear his squealing.
So who's the one stage?
That's Scott. He's the one that sent that food in last year. Or the super first one.
He said
The
they
Monster.
Daytona, that's
one. Yeah, that thing was blazing.
Yeah.
I know that thing. You don't have to tell me. We're all gonna have cars like that here in about 4 months.
What you talking about?
Everybody's gonna have the same style.
Almost be too late.
Yeah. That's gonna take everybody a little while to get up and going there.
Got on there again. Okay.
Okay.
Shaky.
Last time? Where was it?
Robert had the record, right?
Yeah.
Black Lane.
Black Lane.
In the 6-pack.
Quarterback is the winner.
Yeah, that.
This one?
No, it'll be out.
Yeah, it.
Might be this one, this one. I think this one.
Yeah, it's not this one.
No,
It's
not
not this two. That's two.
that one. Has a halfway down.
New wheels on it.
Me? Yeah. Well, look at that. 1, 2, 3.
Jeez. Not that.
Hey, Fred, the red Corvette goes up.
What's up next?
Unit 62. That's probably 62.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, the 35 is out.
Yeah.
That's what else can you do?
Any good.
To get in front of the red Corvette, that's amazing.
Twelve o'clock, and we're rolling right along. On fourth class already. Yeah. Used to be any kind of dog with it. Nah, I talked to him about a month ago.
Yeah.
Something going on.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna be tight twice. Roll up on him, roll up on me once he got me.
You know what, Steve? On that sheet, these are gonna direct air up instead of out.
Yeah, that might,
If he is not, if he had not taken that off and just left it straight, it would have went straight up, instead of spewing. Now, that other one that was here, they were big and hunky, but they were spewing air this way.
Air compressor with it. No, it's here.
Yeah, I turned ours
Oh,
off.
they got an air compressor over there.
Hear it.
Yeah. Yeah, I turned ours off.
Yep. Robert's in the Robert, yeah.
Coffee brew?
And you know,
I've never seen that.
yeah, for 20
Turn it
bucks.
off where it's at.
Just looking at these, I bet you it's over here this way instead of that way. You know, like these push it that way. Oh, shoot.
Okay, man. That's red. Eighteen 23, yep, got it right, Fred.
So Don, table idea there.
Yeah, yeah.
He doesn't have a minute, so original ideas.
Ready? Okay.
Ready? Here we go. All right.
You know, I'm thinking, I didn't put the order.
Yeah.
He's back.
Three and one, J. What is that?
Looks like
I was gonna say, it looked like
yeah.
a car. I thought,
He's probably faster though.
You haven't done anything on it since you've been here?
I didn't put it in last time. Or since I've been here. Pretty much. Maybe they get faster. Next race.
Better with age, huh?
Yeah, next race, this one. Okay, so. Here's the middle right here.
okay.
Okay.
Right there, John.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be tough in this class.
Classic. Excuse me.
How did the chinchilla go?
Never even noticed. I was watching James yesterday. Think of it. It didn't wiggle. I see the wiggles. He's usually pretty tough. And it's cancellated.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, just as he was announcing.
New tracker.
Okay.
Way to go, John. Me, number 4.
Slowly the cheerleader getting here.
Did you get the markers so that you know which pair to put them back on?
These are last year's cars. You want me to change cars?
What's that? That's fine.
Sure.
Yeah, I like actually moving, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, that's switching bike way.
They need one.
Oh, you need 23, okay.
Not too long.
We were going with that. Before that, yeah, we were going with that. Gotcha. Oh. This one will finish.
Yep. We've only got, we got 20, 40 more heats.
Quick. Yeah.
We got 40 more heats.
40
About 80
minutes.
minutes, so that's a
40 minutes.
That'd be about 1:30.
No, it won't take 2 minutes for a heat. It never does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
46,
We could.
John. He was smoking in that minute.
Well, like 60 seconds per heat.
Yeah.
It averages out to about a minute 20.
Yep.
Everybody had a big honk in their bell a minute on a minute. Might be something to that. I've got some also at home. We got Atlantic. J&J again, huh? King. Another King. Another King. King. real good run right here.
Huh?
I think it'll be a good run right here.
Yeah, should be fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, or,
Push off.
or push off the right.
You gotta wait and get there.
Yeah, that curve was fairly well set up before I was in it. It wasn't far off the pace when it got it.
If it wasn't that fast, it was about a 50, 51 for.
Right. He must have learned something new.
Too much time in between races, you learn something.
You have to have more time to work.
Yeah.
We gotta do that.
Yeah. Definitely got it figured out. Okay.
Okay,
53, 46, 26, something like that.
He got it. Like that?
Yeah. Got that right. I think I'm good. No, knock on wood. And then you jump like that all of a sudden.
That's the 5. Who's racing?
I heard him say ballistic earlier. But I don't know if that's.
Well, I was worried you said King.
I thought I heard you say too.
How many cars she said?
I'm already got one, but I'm gonna turn on the lizard. If so, I mean, I was first out, so I did first grade.
Yeah, I wonder how many times.
I wonder if they're gonna run both directions. They're gonna run lizard brackets till they get down to the last guy, and they're gonna run turn brackets till they get down to double elimination. Double elimination, you go. They split them now. I got and they come back from. That may be,
okay,
Okay. You ain't got nothing to change, Dave.
They'll leave 16 back, you know.
Peter, do you remember the diameter of the others? My wheels?
I think they're 1 inch. But I think they're like 9, Okay.
okay.
Where did we go for
It's
that
rubbing it
national
in, eh?
race here? That was in Kentucky.
Oh, Somerset down to like.
Somerset.
You got there one time, you had that silver Toyota pickup. Great Toyota. You come in there, that's the first time I think I ever met you, was down there. Down the, when Lucky had the league, you drove over, you was working somewhere real close at the time. You drove over, I don't think you raced any car that day. I think you just go, well, I think you run your Boy Scout car on graphite. Remember that? Yeah.
I think that's the first time we met you, but then he didn't go over to the Civic Center where we had that national.
No, that was, yeah, no, this was in that little garage that Lucky had at the racer.
Brother, I'll tell you, Terry definitely married up.
Remind him.
Don't give her no swell head, no Fred.
That's the second thing today, wow.
Either that or when you're going out, when you were young, your girlfriend said you had your standards set too high, one or the other.
Oh, he's giving me a hard time through the years, but I give it back. But my standards are pretty high, yeah.
Okay?
Okay,
We just kind of grew up together, so.
Still got it.
He was 18 and I was 17. So.
Oh.
That's where they come out. Good old weather.
I got married at 17 and then the next week I turned 18.
Uh,
So. And my parents were divorced and my dad wouldn't sign for me to get married.
Yeah.
So. So my mom was kind of upset with my dad, but,
one of many times.
and it wasn't because we, back then, did you have to get married? No, we didn't have to. So yeah, we just did it easy.
We're down.
Yeah.
Just grew up together.
Like author.
Track record today. You're very young, it seems like that.
Young, I was raised young. When I was 40.
Okay?
okay.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that part.
Because they say, your grandma's been here, and what did you do? My grandma's not here.
One more.
Well, that's my mom.
Sounds good.
Like James, hey, she's running. He's up there. But it's next, he's gonna run the last pass.
I would have never guessed that part. Have you seen her?
Mm-hmm.
I think the last time I saw him was at the national night.
Okay,
Well, they're drawing for the position.
Skywalker, your pass, it's your turn.
Terry, Terry.
Skywalker, Indian.
Is it? Cool. Well, I know whose car it is, okay.
Yeah.
I beat myself, I beat myself.
He's building a car, it's pretty good. I don't know if he's building something.
Yeah, it's one. He sent it here for me to work on. It's one, but his axle fell and oh,
Yeah,
and he had to
I
swap.
bought a track company. When they moved from Kentucky up to Northern Ohio, I drove up there, got a track company.
Did you? We bought the other track.
The Lima Land track.
We had it sitting on.
So your other car is gonna run in this White Mountain.
I got one.
Off of that.
Yep, mine's got one against the top guys.
Okay.
Okay. Ollie.
When did we buy them? 2 years ago?
And it's carrying against White Mountain.
When did I get that?
Up to his mom and dad's place.
Yeah, where I was.
Yeah. Down in the country up there. Yeah.
was that Red Lane?
J ran,
If we had a national, he said he would come up.
you know, I don't remember what lane did he set the track
I think it was blue. It was his second pass.
One in the civic center or someplace.
Oh, shit.
On a big barbecue.
No, we're done.
Yeah, we're just waiting. He's gonna be the winner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
One foul.
Son, I really like his son.
I think it was red. You think? I don't remember what lane. Yeah, I think you're right, cause
Trying to keep track of it. You're in a screen.
Against who?
You're.
There you go, John.
Hard on the hand.
Yeah, it's not hard on the
Yeah,
dog.
he didn't blow anybody around. Yeah, the way those fenders are, it looks like it's taking it up. Nobody wants to push off.
We didn't have a wiggle room. In a minute.
She's had a baby and they're deceased.
Let's do it.
You'll do well.
I don't know. See how that,
Look at this Christmas tree over here. That's probably the winner right there. Neighbor is cool.
They're the best of friends.
Still
They're
a-
good friends, but they didn't have any business. They got married really nice.
We got here. Just a little bit of that.
See, he's in a unique situation also, whereas he can pick everyone else. They're fit.
okay?
Okay. Beat you by much.
Blue.
More coffee?
Badly.
Or you want a root beer?
I like it.
You wanna wait till afterwards? Does everybody just wanna go out and get something to eat or?
Alright, so that's cute. Alright.
I don't know, you can ask around.
It doesn't matter to me, I'm just thinking. That dessert has to bake for about 30 minutes.
Christmas tree's up. Christmas tree.
Go.
Xmas tree.
Mine would.
Okay.
Okay.
That's just set a new track record.
Terry said, hey, you were hearing last night, you got red green, you was on this fast, you gotta run, you gotta call Christmas.
Yeah.
We got here 8 cars, no silk cars. Guys, alright.
Okay.
Okay,
Slow out of the gate, man.
He's up there watching the neighbors.
there we go.
Seemed well, the yard for chasing it.
Brad's got computers on.
She doesn't seem to, lately.
You see that Deadpool movie yet?
The what?
Deadpool.
Yeah, I saw. Are they making another one?
I got all the way to the end and missed the end. I had to leave the other way. I had to go to, where did I have to go? I can't remember. So I had to go in the evening, watch the whole freaking thing. Here comes the final scene. They show it. Okay, jeez. I guess we'll just have to go to
Okay.
the net on that.
66. Another track record.
George needs to go back to 28.
Okay.
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 Yeah, right, the one with the design on it.
5 years ago.
Yeah, it's 4 years old, still got the original wheels.
Old in the dirt.
I haven't reprepped it. Beginning of- probably needs to be done.
Okay.
Okay.
Cash.
Yeah, well, it's basically a reprep when you go through these things.
It was, yes.
I mean, you can't. If it runs, you've got to call
Yeah, I put
Christmas.
the decorations up there. We generally leave it up all year. Well, we still have one under the front door. Here it is about the last thing down. We did do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't notice it.
Looks pretty orange right there.
Oh, they're running like this. Right, then they're gonna bring everybody down to Lucy's bracket. I don't know. I have no idea what they're gonna do.
I can.
They go forever?
Yeah.
He's gonna go forever and ever.
Yeah. This is the car was in the crash out there, the big crash.
Oh,
That's the car. And then Joe made me wheels for it. I never paid attention to the hubs. They're different. I'll set up for the other hubs.
Okay.
Okay? Drop that on the track. Yeah. I might pick up a little speed to get it straightened up.
What's the one where you got the three cars
Mm-hmm.
at the bottom?
Yeah, when they took, was taking photographs,
Yeah. You forgot to take them
and Mojo's car ran over my car and pushed it through the stop section. All I did was bust the wheels up at the same axis and everything. Yeah. That one has the best. This one wheel does it. One wheel back and forth. Yeah, it's right out there away from the body. This one stays in. This one's out and that one's in. I don't know if it makes any difference. Okay?
Okay.
I was running 330 pull-ups.
See, he's got this one right in the center. Just like this. That's, I think that's the ticket.
All we're worried about is
I'll ask you later what the width of the hubs are.
Okay. They're like 130, I think I measured them. Think of,
No, I'm talking about the wheel itself.
well, I don't know. I can't remember what it was.
And then the hub,
He might be running the camera, telling him something.
No, it's just got to go.
Okay.
Okay. dog I just got a tractor? No, it's Fred. You beat me about 3 10 now? That ain't right, Fred. I come up first down there. You said you was gonna cheat this year, so back out you're cheating already. Cheating's on me.
Thanks for pushing me down the track.
Yeah.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, huh, Fred?
That's the last time I'm gonna help you, Fred.
Yeah, you're just,
Yeah, I need a car. I need
mine was 74, 74, 74, right with that.
Yeah, you had it run to 71 there last night, but then it finally 73, 74.
Yeah, so that's.
Which is holding the same speed. So I think you get to the wheel line.
He should have stayed up
Like I
till
said-
3 also, right?
Yeah.
That'll teach you, ZZ.
Me, I was sleeping at 3.
Well, not racing. Okay.
Okay,
Almost 2.
What do they say in the stock market, Blake? Cash is king.
We got cash and king book here today.
something like that, yeah.
Cash is king.
Yeah.
There you go.
6, 6, you get 6, 6, 3. That means real good. It's picking up the pace here.
Okay.
Okay,
Right
I
here.
think it's 997.
So about it,
Yeah. I think it's like 12.
center.
Yeah.
And then a straight through hub. Number 21, you have.
You got 21 up here.
It's pretty close, buddy. It's pretty close.
Yeah. Terry did too.
Didn't have one.
And then he started putting painter's tape on his and they were just as fast. And he's like, yeah. Yep.
Okay.
He took
okay,
color pencil.
Hey, Steve. That's what I like about silver tape.
Oh, yeah.
That's gotta be the best. That's the lightest, sticks the best.
final heat,
Final heat.
yep.
Talking about some of the spraying on
Colors always did like that.
I've got a roll of, that's all I use anymore. That's one thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're using this? Yeah. Yeah, you won't go back that way.
It crinkles up, it doesn't stick.
You can't peel it off and try to lay it back flat and not do it.
This stuff's easy to cut, get it right.
Say you're buying that value.
Yeah.
it's
It's in the weird department. Yeah, but
It's in with paint.
Yeah.
Paint and the painter's tape goes right there with that.
it's in a weird department. This ought to be a good heat right here.
SNS has got the record, right? So he should drag it right along.
Push me along here, Robert.
This would be 63, 64, 64.
I don't think so.
What you talking about?
66, 66.
Yeah, 67, 68.
All pull each other backwards,
Yeah.
it'll be locked there.
Nobody will be
Yeah, but
doing
he's
it.
got a double clutch.
Oh.
Set that record so deep, nobody will touch it again.
My problem is mine's a lot of that.
Okay,
That's shaky.
Right down to 66, new track record, or S&S, I guess, yeah.
You can play getting the 65, Jeff, what's wrong? I need a keyboard on that. Not too much steering.
All right, probably the 3-quarter record, right?
Okay, all three of them.
Almost.
So,
It actually came around, it was coming out, but yeah,
you can have third.
it was coming out.
These 4-year-old wheels are starting to walk pretty much.
That was one of them.
Get the old 68.
Why put some new wheels on it?
They're not fine.
Yeah, that's the trouble, that's. Mark Ayers, something right there. That's you. Right around, look at that, right around the axle.
Because what I thought.
That's wrapped around your axle.
Yes, it was. Well, way to check that, yeah.
Wait a look at that.
If you were
Don't
lower.
even go any faster.
All the, yeah, all the,
How many more?
right,
Two more
classes
classes.
are huge.
First off,
What's up next?
we'll just see that.
What's up next?
Super Pro Pure right here.
Pro Pure? Super Pro Pure?
$47.
Yeah,
Get
okay.
pizza, get pizza.
Yeah, Pro Pure is not,
Yeah, it's 130.
They're 1 inch, whatever that is.
What's that?
So we're gonna get 24.5.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try some color. Mine were 24 or 5, I think you got taller.
You see it right here?
It is.
The other car didn't run away with that.
Did you get the track record? Like, you could go track
yeah,
record?
it was coming out. Yeah.
So we're gonna get.
I think try to. I'm not gonna keep their
One inch short.
What are we talking
So you're gonna get the, maybe 5. Get 5. They're up there $6 today.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, fortunately.
Give me 3 then.
You can get 6. What we get? Pizza?
Yeah, no.
$3.
You're gonna figure it like that. Just take whatever everybody gives you.
Oh, what do you need? Hey, great, figure that out.
$5.
Here, I get that, and I've got my 5, he's got his 5.
You buy the store.
So you don't get it
Yeah.
back.
No.
You can buy the store.
Don't have Robert.
Yeah, that's more. Like I said.
Steve got his change back.
Good.
There's Jack.
You want a lot, what do you want, a 5 instead of a 20?
Yeah.
How about I give you the 10 and you keep the 10?
I'll get you a 5.
Well, that's all right. You keep the 10.
So this is from you.
It's gonna be 36.
You got enough money?
Yeah, that'd be
You got
for
enough?
instead.
Sure.
There you
So I didn't even get
I
it.
don't know where it's at. Keep it. Keep it for that, keep it for that.
Okay, so if I go stir that up, Blake, what do you guys want?
He's in the wizard bracket.
you can get you can get, gonna get like 4 just pepperoni, well, 3 just pepperoni, 1 with pepperoni and sausage.
What do you like? Like sausage,
You can't with somebody, so it's doing that.
sausage or
Can you give
pepperoni?
Mushrooms on one.
Get one with, get 3 pepperoni, get one with salt and pepperoni, get one with mushrooms. You want pepperoni too?
Well, why didn't you call an order?
Pepperoni and mushrooms, and then get another one that's pepperoni. One pepperoni sausage. One pepperoni.
And you want the large 2 topping special for $5.99.
I'll stir that up, and then you go up and put that in like about.
Yeah, you're outside smoking right now. We just
I heard the doorbell.
Okay.
retracting your phone.
That's what I said. It's the doorbell, it's not right. They
Yeah,
are
what
like,
you doing outside?
Alright, here we go.
Ready,
This
bud?
is the
Yep.
Steel Super Pro Pure
Okay.
Set. That's close.
3-1 had that.
That's close. I know. No writing on the wheels, dude, that's been forever ago. We can't find anything better.
Well, I gotta build something to do with it.
I'm just talking about the wheels, the writing, I mean, those have been.
Yeah, I got a couple of sets there, I'm gonna prep them off for the busy.
Skywalker, take me out.
I got 18.
I don't know. Whatever.
Your car's still up on the winter engine. I guess that's your problem.
Yeah. That grease that heat, yeah. Yeah, grease it was.
Either way you wanna do it, it was 45 for the wheels and then there was 15 for the axles. The bottom is the set. So either way, one axle too.
Okay.
Okay.
Shaking. That car's done for. That car's done for.
Wow.
Two more heats in the second round of the winter.
Okay.
Well, they started, how many did they start with?
I counted about 38 cars maybe.
Is that what it was?
So they had 19 runs.
You gotta
You know
win
what? I
three
didn't even look to see what they
three
were.
heats that go into the
So I mean,
winter
they
side.
were only racing 1 against 1, right?
Order
So they
side.
started with 19 sets of 2.
Yeah.
So they cut it down to, the winners will be, 10, maybe 10 sets. That's gonna be the biggest losers bracket by the time they get done.
Yeah, and I don't know
Is it-
how I know they're going for the winner, And the second would be easy to figure out, but from there on, I have no idea how they're gonna do that. I guess by how many heats you computed.
When, okay.
Okay.
Get out there. Covered. Chris Cross.
None of the cars are running like they have.
I'm done.
Pushing the 09 range here, and we're not pushing the
Yeah.
09 range, we're not even pushing the 15 range.
Gene's about to set the track record.
All right.
Yeah, he was only good last night.
Another round. Stony Cold and something.
White Mountain versus Cash.
I can take it out right here.
Get your car. Both your cars got black wheels on them.
They look exactly the same.
Here we go.
Okay.
There you go.
Track record.
There you go.
Was that red lane?
That was.
Yeah, red lane.
Good lane.
Yeah.
Trying to put the brakes here. We're kind of hitting a slow down here.
He ran 12, and he ran 15. Me? Yeah, I would, I'm running 35.
It's lights out for that one.
Johnny, you good at be right down there.
Okay.
Nineteen. Make you 4.
This one? So,
It's gonna be like Fred, like on the counter.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna get back and put on the finish here, but.
that way you can't ruin it.
Yeah, right.
That's a good thing, right?
I'm not gonna try to do something.
Right.
Hey guys, give me just a second, I'm gonna call Domino's.
You want that one? I'm gonna
Call Domino's pizza.
32.
I'm running 30. Well, I'm running 33 here. His track is exactly the same as mine.
32, I'm 334 there.
It's pretty good close.
My track way out from here. That track is my track's about 2,500. Well,
Is it? Huh. Yeah, that, I think running, well, I don't know which one. One was running 33 and a 34. Mine. Okay. I slowed one down more than the other. Those both running 30, 31, and I slowed
Black carpet's here on the third. Or, 50. 860 and home, don't want a second.
You're running now.
That's 62. I was figuring it was running.
Oh, it's me?
I was thinking I was running 32 here. That's right, that's right.
Am I running?
White man.
Oh.
Yeah, that thing. It was out at
33. 33 to 40.
the edge of it, but went right on by him.
Yep.
So that's, how many times did it rain?
It's third race, you won all three.
Oh, I did.
I don't know what time I got going on car.
Yeah.
So you get one of those joints. These will be okay. Kind of.
So that right there's okay.
Because these are thick.
Big. Mine's, I got thin on mine, but you have to make it harder the way you can. On the side. Mine's straight on the side.
Did they host who's racing it, or you just got to keep fire?
Yeah,
They
there's no
kinda
roasting.
hear it. Looks like they're almost through the second round. Winners.
Oh, so they're just running, what, 2 times each?
They'll just keep running, they'll keep, the winners keep advancing, and then they'll keep winning.
Okay, so,
Yeah, you
so
win
if you
three
ran
each,
against
you
one
win.
round, you advance, he goes
And what
to
they
the
did is,
losers
they
round.
took, after the first one, they took all the winners and paired them up.
2 and 2 and then 1.
So now, they just keep running.
40 hours.
And win it in third.
No, 20.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll get it credit.
Blessing is fast.
It's fine.
I think we're gonna beat the pizza there. Look at the last class.
I hope.
Yeah.
Let's see, we got this, we got, yeah, I don't know, we got
Street stock.
We got
Under 18.
11 left in this. 11, and street stocks have 8 cars, so 16.
You didn't put the modified records up there?
Oh, not, I got them here, but
Okay.
I didn't put them up there yet.
Okay.
Okay.
18, you're way over the middle, Steve. Yeah, that's right, he beat you. He was. Yeah.
So,
Right.
Last bunch in the second round.
Yeah, it sounds like a mouse. Got a mouse in the house.
Okay.
Yeah, cause it's just jumping over that, I don't wanna mess somebody else up. Okay.
You got all three? No.
Change. That's it. Another tractor.
There's Brandon on the second side through. Yeah. Got another central.
Yeah, just keep running until they,
Down to 2 cars.
down to the pump.
She's out of the
Another,
You let's say determine how many wins you had and where you came out of the, like if you won the first go round and you're going into the second go round.
Okay.
That's better. That's better.
but then if I clean my wheels,
You have to redo the timer.
Did it pop up again?
Something.
I had that fixed for a while.
Yeah.
Okay. Had it fixed. Now it's back to doing it again.
Rookie mistake.
Yeah. That's those young ones have bought their time there. Going nowhere.
that's what it did the other day. Yep, I think so. Okay.
Okay.
my car, the next round will be the first car, they won't drop phone number for it, they'll just.
Okay.
Okay,
The first car.
I'm shaking the whole way.
One was shaking in the middle.
Yep.
Good track record.
Oh well, so much for today.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep. All the way.
all the way.
Yeah,
I did the sugar.
pushed you off the ground.
How's that? This one's out of it now. Oh boy.
At least you're only down 5 points behind.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not for the money.
Yeah,
So.
there'll be a whole bunch of people tied at the back.
It's easy to start it up. Okay.
okay,
All the way across the line. It's hard to follow.
You might end up racing yourself on there. Price.
Okay.
okay,
You shook in the black man.
You're welcome, Robert.
No, that's like a bike.
You must be faster than No, run books. He's at the, where he did that belly bump. Well, I think he's got the fastest time. Okay.
okay,
Yeah, we done run out of oil. Ah, brother. Yeah, we done run out of oil.
Yeah, you're gonna say it
Yeah.
that one, didn't it?
Yeah, we done run out of oil.
Yeah, that's why it
I
showed.
don't think we put any on it this morning.
Okay,
I don't think so.
Why not? Okay.
Again.
This is second car. I got both my cars.
Yes.
Yeah. Same number?
No, I heard you're having a big bag. I know. I was supposed to go Scott Gray.
okay.
Okay.
Not-
Well, boy, I got I gotta run.
13.
There you go.
13 on eight.
Dang.
Yeah, I heard they were having a big battle.
And you went on his hands, he said he's on his lifting room, so it's gonna keep out there.
That's why John said that this is not a sanctioned race. It's not a league race.
This is just a national top 50
Yeah,
ranking is all it is.
for that class.
Well, once you get into the top 10, then it's any class for challenge.
You get top 5 or 10.
Plus it's,
Top 10.
it's discounting his products too. The top racers, like the top 5 get a 50% discount. The top 10 get a 40%.
If you,
That's why, that's why I jumped the price on 75.
oh, so you can sell them at normal price.
Yeah, right.
That makes sense.
Marketing.
So if we need something, well, that's right.
Okay.
There you go.
He's trying to do all that.
I have run an 18 years from the last year. Finally,
Really?
this one.
No wiggle room.
Yep. Try to get it out. Try to get it out.
Way to run with your weight.
Slide the back end over just a little bit, maybe that'll help it steer in there a little harder. It might not.
My girl,
You want
my
to
girl
say
barely
something?
runs 18.
It's better under straight. I'm gonna mess it up.
So he wasn't happy about that. That's why he said, thank you, Robert.
You're welcome.
Oh, that's what he said. You're welcome. 33, and your car was running 33 earlier. Something coming down.
Well, when I ran them against each other, all three of them, they all ran a 34. All three have gone there.
Okay.
Okay. Got that one. 17. Ain't got, yeah, not too bad in the middle. We got a little better than we did first time.
So it's gonna be King, J&J, and
I don't know who's the third one. I know it'll be.
Snake gonna be race one.
Maybe K.A. second.
J&J, you got two.
We got both of them in there. Wow. You worked on this car. That thing was jumped back. Whole shootout.
Look at that. Look at, oh, no, I tied for, oh, I tied with, oh, there's 3 of them tied.
You want to take
Oh,
31, you're tied with S now.
right.
You got
36.
33, 36, 33, 36. That's what he's got. Oh.
I like this. Get a little classes like this. 1,800 days like we used to.
Yeah. Is this the last one?
Yeah. It's not me.
It's got 9, 8.
The class before had 18, he just got 16.
Yeah. Yes. What did he say?
You can run them up. Something.
Alright, final one, let's do it. Alright, 16. else. Good job, man. Nice job.
That's my first win ever, so I'm pretty.
Really?
I might, did I get the sixth pass? I might have.
Yes, you did.
It's on there. You
Six
just
pass, too.
right on that. He's got everything's right on there.
Yeah, I brought that card, it's on the top of my safe. Go take it in your pocket.
Yeah, I'll take it. Actually,
I ran it.
45 years.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Close heat.
Amazing. Yeah, amazing.
Just one you want, they took off.
Wait a second. There you go. He's up there. All right, and then Stump. We got Thunder.
Yeah, that's right. If you could get better than that.
Well, I tell you what, if this picks up any little bit of dirt, it's going to run with that.
Okay.
Okay.
Slow down. When you get all these fender cards, then slow down, especially for the card. Give the time to- when you do play ones like this, now they turn down your road, you can let it.
Got it outside there.
Oh.
Yeah, what? Oh, that's it. Oh.
Amazing, the length, the width of a piece of paper. Down here, I jammed that in there, now it's straight all of a sudden.
Perfect, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
But when you move this like a quarter of an inch, it moves it up there like 6 feet,
Yeah.
because I'm zoomed in all the way.
Okay.
Okay?
19, you killed it. Do they stay in the same lane every time?
No,
Oh,
they
they
start on the outside lane.
Oh, I didn't know how they.
Cash and White Mountain.
Six.
If this is White Mountain Pit Car, it was around 33
Less
cents.
than 1%, so we should.
Who's that up there staging? Oh, you said, Stone Cold?
He's a good guy. Oh, he's a good
It's like a
guy. He's one of the starter gate for that track. Not starting gate. Okay.
Okay?
Somebody bouncing. Somebody's got some issues there. Yep.
That really slowed down.
That's out there. It's out there.
28 to 31. You're rolling.
Which chords?
Okay.
Okay?
sometimes it has a glow to it.
Blake's buddy, his best friends, his dad has a graphic shop. And I told him, you're supposed to save me the clippings off the vinyl.
Oh, really?
And I could, if you know anybody got any vinyl shops like that around here.
I've got cousins that are
Hey, you know what you should ask for? You know, when they peel it off.
Okay.
Paper, the slip paper.
That's me.
Is that you?
I'm slowing down as I run.
Oh, okay.
I didn't well, I guess. Forgot to. Yeah, she's got a wild big time.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
You're saying it'll be 3-1, so.
Is there anything you?
Say it again.
No.
That's perfect.
Yeah, but what you can eat stuff.
Yeah, talk.
Okay.
Okay?
What I would recommend is, let it talk about it. So it can't go anywhere.
That one. 28 to 31.
Who's 31?
Me. And he racing against me? Okay.
Okay.
Seven more, and we're done.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be out then.
Do the tie, cut it all. You still got one card in there. That's what happens when you go to As Dale said.
Hey, is this Benji's old car?
Yeah.
That's good. You know, there was a time when hurricane was building on those cars.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, when he was trying to get geared up again. Said he drove a bunch of cars for him, and he sold them all. So I think you only did that once.
Okay?
Okay?
You say it was weighted?
It's weighted, I'm not gonna.
Oh, run it like a second round.
Okay?
Only one pass. And it likes the red light. Doesn't like the color. Yeah, and I think he put super glue all over the body.
Look out on them wheels, they turn it all the way.
Which means that you never get that. Not like that. No. Maybe it would, but it would. That's just stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready? Oh.
What changed it? Okay.
Okay?
So with that, it's possible that if you get that against the wrong person, they can put you out early. So luck of the draw, right? If you get matched up against the guy that eventually wins, you could have went out early instead of being second, right? You end up in the back of the pack, right?
Luck of the draw, right?
Lower on the list, you get 10 more bucks.
That part of it seems right.
You know, but you don't have to race it there. If we race, we have to
Yes,
get
they had your,
we have a
things
call
all
out
out
here.
Yeah, you still have to pay.
Yeah, we still got to pay.
pay them.
Not pay John.
But over here, the cars are already $8 here. Yeah. Then cost you shipping. Right.
So that other thing, my part on them truck.
Okay.
Okay?
There we go. Last.
You're running themselves here.
So you need,
Okay.
Oh, so Roanoke is the
State number.
stage, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Close.
Yeah, it's gonna be close.
You said the rec. 68. Yeah, but it's a slow run. You get hit at 24.
28 to 28.
Oh, look at that.
My God, you can roll.
2 first places.
That's about right. It's not right.
You need white car back, Invictus.
Okay, hold on.
It is the orange one.
Orange.
Yeah, that
We
one.
need Invictus and orange.
And fourth. Oh, his other one too.
We need orange too. Orange third.
No.
Tied for first.
That's how I remember doing it.
Yeah, this is his guy, his third.
And on top of this gets first.
That's how we normally do it. We need 4 cars in there.
It's a gray car. No. He said it's the only time he's gonna race them.
No chance of it. There's no chance.
Yeah, yep. There we go. That's easy. It's here. It is? Yep. All of it within about 2 minutes.
I'm on 25 minutes or 5 minutes later. Thank you back.
Yours.